I thought I wanted the bottle. I thought I wanted the flame. I thought I wanted escape with a borrowed name. But underneath the wanting, underneath the worst, it was never just the drink. It was the thirst.
The thirst was not my enemy. The thirst was not my shame. It was the soul speaking badly through a borrowed name. So I do not have to follow every signal into night. I can turn compulsion back toward the light.
I can write it into music. I can speak it in a room. I can turn locked up hunger into something that can bloom. I can serve from the wound without making it bleed. I can answer the thirst without feeding the need. I reached for a doorway that opened into smoke, a little false mercy every time I broke a glass, a scream, a fantasy, a fight I did not need. Anything that promised it could quiet what would bleed. I call it appetite,
I called it desire,
but the ache wore costume.
standing near the fire.
It was not the thing I touched, it was not the place I ran. It was the empty room inside the hidden man.
So I asked the craving,
what are you hiding for?
what do you keep naming?
Through the wrong door.
What do you keep asking?
When you pull me from my skin.
What is this holy thirst? I keep pouring poison in.
Not the drink, the thirst, not the fire, the ache, not the door, the hunger for a life I could not fake. Not the rush, the prayer, not the lie, the need, not the wound, the warning trying to make me see.
I was looking for silence, I was looking for release, I was looking for a way to make the war inside me cease.
Now I bring the thirst to the table before the fight. I let it speak plainly in the low, forgiving light. I ask,
do you need comfort? Do you need to be seen? Are you asking for meaning through an old machine?
are you lonely? Are you frightened? Are you tired of war? Are you knocking with addiction on a spiritual door? Then I breathe before choosing.
Then I give the ache its real name.
I do not hate the thirst.
I do not obey the door.
I do not shame the longing.
I do not feed it war.
The craving is a signal.
The signal is not king.
I can ask what hurts without reaching for the thing.
Listen before obeying. Pause before the flame. The thirst may be sacred. The doorway has a name.
I tried to shame the wanting, I tried to chain the need, but the shadow only learned a darker way to feed.
It came back as resentment, it came back as control, it came back as hunger wearing holes inside my soul.
So I stopped calling hunger proof that I was lost. I counted what the hiding and running really cost. Then I saw the old decoy standing where truth should be.
A counterfeit doorway pretending to be free.
Maybe I was thirsty
for a hand upon my chest.
Maybe I was starving
for permission to rest.
Maybe I wanted forgiveness before I knew how to ask.
Maybe I wanted one true face beneath the final mask.
Maybe the wound was calling,
not to drag me through dirt,
but to show me where the soul confused itself with hurt.
Not the drink, the thirst, not the fire, the ache, not the door, the hunger for a life I could not fake. Not the rush, the prayer, not the lie, the need, not the wound, the warning trying to make me see.
The drink borrowed peace,
the flame borrowed light,
the lie borrowed comfort.
in the middle of the night. heaven from the hunger of the earth.
Every false door whispered,
Come here and be free.
every false door closed.
With a lock inside of me, I was not chasing pleasure, I was not chasing sin. I was chasing one quiet place where I could live within.
The bottle was not mercy, the flame was not a guide, the fantasy was not love,
The rage was only pride,
the spending was not freedom,
the hiding was not rest.
the mask was not protection.
It was armor on my chest. Under all the armor, under every thirst, was a child asking softly,
Will you hear me first?
I had used so many doorways to avoid one room,
The place where grief was sitting